In a world full of video game announcements, all happening in one day, come to the Neon Pocket Dimension and get nerdy with us. What's going on? I'm Jacob. I'm here with the homie, the number 2, actually number 1, I guess, Gage. How's it going, bro?
Dude, how you doing?
I always say that wrong because it's like on the Starship Enterprise, number 1's actually the number 2, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
No, that makes sense. Number 2 is fine with me. And plus, wait, now I'm forgetting Jean-Luc Picard's number 2. What is his name again?
No, it's number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Frakes.
There it is. Thank you. That's sexy.
Oh,
man.
it just cut right to the other music. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Hi. So
we're here on the podcast.
That's Gage there. My name's Jacob. Like I said earlier, this is Neon Pocket Dimension. This is a show about nerding out on anything you nerd out on. Safe space to be nerdy, and you can just get as nerdy as possible, and everybody will love you for it over here.
Including my dog. Wait, come here.
What's that?
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna try and get my dog in the frame. Wait.
Yeah, get your dog in here. Let me see your dog.
Get my dog.
My cat was in here earlier.
There's
Oh man,
hi, buddy.
fully resisting. Looking.
Well, he's just trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure it out. He's not really a lap dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What a cute dog.
There you go, dude.
What kind of dog?
He's a good guy. He's a border collie and mini Aussie Shepherd mix.
Nice and shaggy.
Yeah.
Little shagger.
He's a shaggy dude. A shaggy dog.
Our dog Aria is half Yorkie, half Dotson. So she's looks like Falcor, but like with black fur. Just
That's
really
cool.
just
I know just
dog.
what you mean.
Fuzzy and long.
He looks a little like Falcor in the face region because he's got like these little like dreadlocks behind his ears.
Oh,
they're
nice.
pretty cool.
I was gonna ask if he had like beautiful eyelashes, because Falcor has beautiful eyelashes. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah, all the Jim Henson puppets had a lot of beautiful eyelashes.
They're like, get on my back.
What a classic film!
A lot of blinking was happening there. I don't know how well it looked because I had my glasses.
I do remember
off.
that. I do remember a lot of blinking. For sure.
Anyway, this is Neon Pocket Dimension.
Yeah, remember?
If you're enjoying this at all, maybe you want to watch it live, you could check us out, twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. Or maybe you want to watch the live thing later on YouTube. Just search Odd Valley. You'll find Neon Pocket Dimension playlist. You'll be able to find all our episodes, including this one.
This one.
Yeah, and follow us on Twitter at NPD Squad, which is the best I could do. You know what I mean?
That's how Twitter is. It's all good.
I just kind of figured it. I just kind of put that. I should have put NPD Crew, but we're a squad, so what can you do?
We're a squad.
Works.
If you search Neon Pocket Dimension, it's the first thing that comes up.
That's true.
Doing just fine.
Yeah. If you Google us, it pops right up too.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't done that yet.
That was by design. You know, there's
sure.
Nothing else. It's just us. This is it. It's us. Rob Zombie, Dragula.
Nice. I don't have a cool shirt on. Actually, you know what? Well, I'm not gonna take it all off. My shirt is cool. It looks like the uniforms in Loki, and it says variant on the back.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like Loki a lot. That was really cool shit.
Loki, I think might remain as my favorite of the Marvel TV shows so far, but we'll see.
Yeah, I might agree with you. I don't know. Kind of hard.
I don't know.
I haven't really thought about it.
I haven't either, really. But when it comes to mine, I think maybe I had the most fun watching that show. I don't know.
I want more out of Moon Knight.
Man, me too. I mean? That was really disappointing.
I want to see Moon Knight in action and not like feel like I'm inside Moon Knight's brain. It worked for Legion, that show.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish it. I mean, I finished the first season, maybe the first 2 seasons. But yeah. Anyway, so
nice. No, I feel you. No, I mean we can get on Marvel tangents all we want, but there's a lot of news to get through, so maybe we should move on.
Yeah. So today, Nintendo. Was this yesterday or the day before? Nintendo's like, hey, we're gonna have our Nintendo Direct on Tuesday. And we're like, oh, that's cool. We're finally getting a direct, you know? And then Sony's like, guess what? We're putting our State of Play out the same day at 3 p.m. So
yeah, can we get in on that action? And you're like, oh, okay. I guess this is happening.
There's something about the 13th of September that video game companies were like, fuck yeah, it's the day. This is the only day. There must be like a fiscal thing going on there. Something behind the scenes.
I was gonna say the stock market ended at like I guess the highest it's been cumulatively since the start of 2020, and I was like maybe that's video games' fault, right?
You know it could be a correlation because the stocks were up. You know what I mean?
Maybe
they were like, oh, stocks are trending up, dude. Let's put out our stuff, and then it'll bump our stock up even more.
Who knows?
You know what I mean?
It's surprising how much all that stuff actually affects these types of decisions.
Oh yeah, dude. The world of finance is vast, and it's got its little tendrils into everything.
Sure.
It's because it's all money
behind the scenes.
You know, money,
man.
Without money,
exactly.
You can't really do much.
So I'm gonna pitch to you since you always end up going last on this. But let's move into WYBNOO, and I'll let you go first this week.
Swing. What you've been nerding out on, or the WYBNOO.
Exactly.
What have I been nerding out on this week? SD Gundam Battle Alliance. That game's really dope. If you like Gundam at all, probably should buy it. I got my copy on CD keys at a reduced price, and you know it's totally fine and legal and everything. You know, nothing weird's happening there. Just get you a key. Sometimes half price. Sometimes even less.
That's cool.
It's pretty amazing.
And now is this the Overwatch like, or is this a different one?
No, the one you're talking about is Gundam Evolution, which actually comes out this month as well. I don't know how long ago SD Gundam Battle Alliance came out. It was either a week or two ago. But Gundam Evolution is like the 27th or 22nd or something like that of September. So I'm really looking forward to that because I played the beta, and it is a lot like Overwatch, but with Gundam and mobile suits. It's fucking cool as hell. But the game I'm talking about is SD Gundam Battle Alliance, which it's like super deformed is an anime thing where like it takes the character and like shrinks them down and then makes them all like almost like they look like a stuffed animal, you know? So
Chibi-esque, sort of?
Chibi is SD. It's the same thing, right?
Okay. Oh, okay. Then I'm well familiar then.
Yes. So super deformed SD is another way of putting that, basically. It might be a little bit different. I'm not an otaku. But, so yeah, it's Gundam mobile suits and stuff, all battling, but they're all, like, in chibi form, you know? So it's fun. The way the game works is, like, there's like weird time stuff going on, so people are like basically characters from all across all the Gundam can be in the same game and do like missions together, and like as you clear missions you get blueprints that unlock more mobile suits, which unlock more partners, or like you can use that mobile suit, but every mobile suit starts at level 1 and you get experience and stuff by putting money into it, like upgrading it to level it up or whatever. And so like yes, it's grindy, but at the same time, I just keep replaying the same missions, you know? And, like, I'm still enjoying myself. So, I don't know.
Right on.
It's cool. Yeah. I just got the Phoenix Gundam. Motherfucker has 2 guns and 2 swords.
Sick.
Every attack is two strikes, which is pretty amazing.
Whoa.
But
That's cool.
I use the original Gundam a lot. And also, I beat Immortality just randomly last night. I played it like...
Oh, nice. Maybe I'll start... Well, I was debating... waiting for Aishu to try and have her play it through it with me. Do you think it's something that 2 people could sit down and do together, or do you think it's more investigative, like a 1-person experience?
Well, it's a lot of footage, and you could kind of do it together if someone was sitting there and you were both being engaged. But like, you have to be ready to just watch footage of stuff. But also, like, you're gonna be doing a lot of rewinding and fast forwarding. You know, it's kind of
maybe it's like a little. I don't know. If you're not in control, it might feel a little like...
That's the thing.
I don't know.
Like, if you're not in control, I don't think it'll be that big a deal, because you could be like, oh, go back to that, or oh, click on that.
Okay, cool. Because that's the type of stuff my wife likes to do, where it's like she at least has agency in like what we do next, or like that sort of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like active. Like, obviously, one person's using the controller, but you could just pass the controller around. Because the way it works is like you're you're using like old school kind of controls where they would rewind or fast forward by like tapping a little wheel thing. And that's just the sticks or the triggers for you. But at any time you can pause it and then you press Y to bring a cursor out and you click on a thing and it goes through another film clip that has the same thing in it. So if it's a person's face, right, then it'll be another clip with that actor or actress in there, right?
Well, the thing I've wondered about
so
this,
like that.
And try and do this without spoiling best you can. But is there any sort of like log of what you've figured out already, or are you're just following it? Like, I guess like I don't quite understand how it evolves to the point where you unlock new story or something like that.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's sort of like my gripe with these Sam Barlow games, actually, a little bit. But I would say there's different ways to approach the game. You could be like me and just like rapid fire click on a bunch of images and like find, new film reels and stuff. And that's what I was trying to do, is just like kind of hurry up and get like all of the reels, and then I'll just watch them all one by one, which that's a ton of footage to go through, but like I'm just interested. And I feel like it would reveal more of the story. But the problem with that is that I started like getting achievements and stuff, and it kept saying like, oh, you found out this, and I'm like, I don't even know who that is. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it can be like that.
Weird.
Or you could play it with like a notebook and take physical notes, and get really detective like.
I guess. Yeah.
If you want to really get into it, it could help. But the way that you do keep track of what you've done per se is by like every time you get a clip, make sure and bookmark it. Essentially, like there's just a button to like save or bookmark or whatever, and then essentially you're gonna build out your library of clips, and then you can kind of sort through them different ways. But there are a lot of achievements based on like certain images that you collect by clicking on them a certain number of times. So I would and this isn't really a spoiler, more like hey, I'll help you get some achievements just by approaching it this way. Just go like focus on a picture of something, like let's say and this isn't one of them, so it's not a spoiler, but like let's pretend like a cup, right? There's a cup in a scene, you pause it, select the cup, it goes to another scene with the cup. And then if you click on that cup, you've now collected 2 cups. You know what I mean? So like if you look at the achievements, they might say you collect this many or whatever. It really just means just fucking click on it like this many times. But it has to be like different pictures of the thing, right?
Okay.
So like yeah, that's the kind of gameplay you're getting, but at the same time you're just sort of trying to figure out like, oh, what happened to Melissa, the actress? But like you start to understand there's more to it than just that, which is really interesting. But like honestly, I sort of don't know what's going on, and I've beaten the game.
I feel you. Okay, yeah.
So like I'll know more about it the more the videos I watch, but I haven't watched like a lot of the footage yet. I just like collected the footage and beat the game. So maybe don't play it that way.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I've heard a lot of people talking about how they go back in and kind of explore deeper. But
that's what I'm doing right now in the game. And I feel like it'll be one of those things, like if I have some extra time or if I'm like doing something else, I could throw that thing on. But at the same time, it's not like that inactive. Like you have to kind of be paying attention or you might not catch some stuff, if you will.
I see.
So that's what all right, that's it. That's all I'll give away for Immortality.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool, man. But I won't know exactly how I feel about it until I watch more of the films. So I'm fucking ready. Let's go.
Nice.
What have you been nerding out on, man?
Let's see. This week I have been nerding out on. Well, let's see. Last night I started Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Actually,
nice.
This is the London one. Am I there? Is everything cool? I think we froze for just a hot second.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
All right. So, yeah, no worries. Yeah, this is the London one. So, it's set in, I want to say it's like right during the beginning / height of the Industrial Revolution in London. And it follows the Friar twins. I think that's what their names are.
Yeah, I forget the last name. Something twins. There's some British people.
Yeah, it's Evie and Evie and Jacob, I forget their last names, but yes. Someone will shout that out to me, but that's fine. But it's so far I really like it. Although I will say I haven't gone back to an old Assassin's Creed in a while, and it's definitely a little clunky controlling. Like
oh yeah,
the swap between like when you're free running versus when you're on the ground is a little clunky, and it still takes a little like getting used to, because it's like sometimes you want to jump. Yeah, sometimes you'll want to jump somewhere and you have to like press B or like hold B and like climb down and then like go a different route. It's like I kind of forgot that the climbing is a little clunkier than I remember, but
do you remember that Star Wars change they did for Disney Plus or whatever, where like they make an alien say McClunky? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I thought that was earlier, like just during the special editions. Maybe was that for Disney Plus?
It was for Disney Plus.
Okay, cool.
My hair's going crazy over here. Just keep talking.
I was gonna say,
what else? Yeah,
it's all good. Is my is my video behind somehow?
No.
Oh, weird. It might just be on like through my Discord.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe there's like a millisecond delay. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Oh, gravy. So yeah, so that was cool. I don't know. I just had a hankering for some Assassin's Creed, and Valhalla was on wicked sale, but I don't know if I'm gonna like Valhalla. Have you played any Valhalla?
I have Valhalla, but like I played it when it first came out, and then my saves got like corrupted because of quick resume on the Xbox.
You told me about that. Yeah, I remember.
So I lost hours of playtime multiple times.
Ugh.
You know, so and I just kept going back to the point where the first time it makes you do the leap of faith. You have to like walk with Basim or whoever up a cliff, right? And it takes a while. Yeah. You're just walking and talking to him. It takes a while, and then you jump into the water or something like that below. I had to do that like 3 times because of this, and it was really fucking annoying. It was really fucking annoying.
That is annoying. Well, so I mean that sounds
probably
like
a good game though. I don't know.
Or at least
people just say it goes on forever.
I don't know. That's my problem, right? Is Odyssey was already way too long for me, and I love that game. The gameplay of it was so fun, and like a lot of the story was really cool, and the world was really fun to explore. But I never finished it all the way. Like I think I finished most of the story or whatever, but I don't know. It just kept going and going and going, and I was like, what am I doing at this point? Like I feel like there's already been 3 full campaign arcs, like that type of thing.
Yeah, well, and they add all these DLCs too. You know.
And I also just kind of want Assassin's Creed to commit to like whether it's gonna be fantastic or not, you know?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like I don't like that. Like I know that they try and like work in all these like kind of allegorical, like this is why this myth like of the Cyclops is this way, because there was just this big guy hanging out in a cave. I'm like, but he's still way bigger than any human that's ever existed. There's no way that like, you know what I mean? Like. Yeah. They don't go all the way for like there's just a Cyclops creature. It's like just supposed to be some guy,
right?
Who I don't know, you know.
This guy, his name's Cyclops, and he's 7 foot tall. He's really good at throwing a basket, this ball through this hoop over here that we just don't understand. Who created this? This isn't the real sport back in this time. My fucking accent morphed 3 or 4 times in that.
It did. It was like a little French, then like sort of somewhere in the Middle East, and then
I was trying to go for like French or something.
Yeah, and then like cavemanish. I don't know.
Then it just became British. Then I just became some sort of like British military guy.
You got to put the rock through the basket.
You got to put it.
The Cyclops is so good at basketball. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I've had a jonesing a little bit for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that the ones they just announced come together in a way that I actually give a shit about. But who knows with the Ubisoft that we have on our hands these days.
Ubi, yeah, they're just not.
Ubies.
I don't know. Maybe Skull and Bones will be good, but I don't know if I want it for $70. We'll see.
Oh, certainly not. Skull and Bones, they absolutely should have tried to get on Game Pass. I don't know what they were doing with that.
Never say never, dude.
No, you're right. It comes out on Game Pass in like a month or something, but
they don't like to launch things into Game Pass typically.
Yeah,
over there.
I feel that.
They must really believe in this game. I don't know. I just don't know. I just
don't know. But
are you ready to jump into the main story here? You were frozen for a split second.
We probably should. That was weird. I don't know. I was checking out why that was happening, but we'll figure it out.
Oh. There. Okay, you're back.
Is that me?
Yeah. Cool.
I'm back. I was just closing down Adobe Creative Cloud because Adobe Creative Cloud really likes to sneakily update shit in the background.
Mm-hmm. Is it doing this? Oh no! Okay, there you go. You're moving, right?
No. Yeah, I'm back.
You keep moving, but then not moving. You know what I mean? And that's a problem for me.
That's a weird one.
That's a problem for me, and too. Now I have to solve it. You know what I mean? And remember, this is a live show. All right. Well, it's because I had
it is a live show.
I had the B-roll set up. Anyway, let's just go over to it, man. So
let's go over to the B-roll.
Let's just jump into it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I can't even jump into it because this thing's happening. There we go.
Well, that's cool. You get to do your cool teleport thing again. Yeah, exactly. We just need a sound effect, and then it's really good.
So we talked a little bit about this whole thing today. This is what we're really talking about. Which the name of this episode?
Topic of the show.
The name of the episode is let me see here. No, that's not the right button. Let's see this one.
You know it.
I put NPD episode 15, Nintendo Sony State Direct to Play.
That's excellent. I can't wait to put that on a thumbnail.
Yeah, that's what I named this one. So yeah, Nintendo had a direct earlier, like 7 a.m, and then I think the State of Play was like 3, and that's Pacific time. So we're just gonna go over both of them. We'll do it as fast as we can. We've been doing this lately instead of reacts, like almost like analysis, like breakdowns.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what we do. But who knows, man? I mean, if we could do a react, we'll do it one day. We will.
Yeah, I think the hard part is that a lot of times they put these things like right in the smack dab in the middle of a workday, you know, and I wasn't ready to commit to getting up at 7 a.m. to stream.
Yeah.
This morning, but
no.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
I did wake up, but I watched it in bed like halfway through closed eyes, like it was good, you know.
And I watched some of it on the toilet. So
hey, there you go.
Let's hit play.
That's kind of the best way to watch a Nintendo Direct.
Maybe, yeah, while pooping. Cool. So here's all the things that were announced. Starting right off the bat, we got Fire Emblem and Gage. And then
you mean Fire Emblem in Gage right here?
And oh, your name's Gage?
Yeah, bro.
What?
Go.
So what I wrote was new Fire Emblem tactics game with fan favorite characters to team up with in battle as ghosts. I put that in parentheses myself. They look like ghosts, like spirits or something. Looks good. Comes out January 20th, 2023. What are your thoughts there, Gage?
I like the art style a lot. I mean, I saw, a lot of this is kind of just a mood piece, but it feels cool. I was seeing some there is some weird kind of Power Ranger Angel stuff going on later.
Power Ranger,
exactly. Yeah. But I don't know. I do like the graphics. They're it's nice cell shading and it looks pretty good, I will say.
Yeah, I'm feeling this, man. I really am.
Me too. This might be I might try this one out depending on, maybe we'll see what reviews are like. The problem is with Nintendo stuff is I feel way less inclined these days to take a chance on a $70 or $60 Nintendo game, you know?
Yep, that's exactly how I feel with these Nintendo games. I play very few of them these days, especially. And
it's kind of my indie machine because of that, I pick up the $10 to $20 indie game on there a lot more than I buy their first party.
Right, yeah. No, for sure, yeah. That's what I was using it for a lot before. But nowadays, I don't know, I put all my indies on my laptop, because it's mobile enough. I can just kind of move it around the house. But having the Switch in your hands is different, it's better.
Sure.
It'd be nice to have a Steam Deck.
One day, for sure.
Right. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is pretty hype way to start this. A lot of people felt like, I feel like when most people are talking about this Nintendo Direct, they're saying it's disappointing or wasn't good enough or whatever, like this and that. And I'm like, I don't know what they saw, but this game looks pretty good.
I just feel like we have to start tempering, like we have to start going in and knowing that like what caliber and what happens on most directs. You know what I mean? There are gonna be those outlying banger ones that are like totally just sweep you off your feet type of vibes.
Yeah.
But like those are always gonna be the outlier. There's no way they can deliver like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, okay, so if you got all the rumors that everyone's ever made up about Nintendo, then that's the only thing that's gonna make you feel hype about something. I don't know. It's tough, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think people should just take things for what they are and expect nothing, because that's what I do, and I'm always having a good time.
And we have plenty of games to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No shortage.
I'm stuck playing games, man. It's impossible to catch up.
Impossible.
Next we got.
So, anyways, It Takes Two.
Yep. It's just a.
Have you played this?
I've started it. I've played maybe the first full mission or whatever, if you will, like first the whole thing. I want to play some more. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I don't know. Maybe one day could play. Steven's pitched it. You know, I'd like to play it with whoever. I just want to play through it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's.
I feel that
for this announcement. I said good for Switch owners to have if they haven't been able to play it. It looks like it runs well enough, and it's dropping November 4th, 2022.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't played it. I want to give it a shot too. I'm worried it'll be maybe just a little too mechanic heavy for my girl.
Yeah. That's why Joy just doesn't play it either.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we should try it out sometime. I'm down.
Yeah, exactly. My sentiments exactly. I'd like to get through that game one day. Next up, we got Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. How familiar are you with these?
I think we got confirmation that this is a remake of an old one. Is that what?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
I'm gonna double check. Fatal Frame. What did you say? Wrath of the Lunar Eclipse?
No, it's Mask of the Lunar Eclipse.
There it is.
My notes said cool, a new one, so I guess it's not new, but we'll see. And I said also those jiggle physics are happening early 2023.
Yeah, there's some
booby
Wii
stuff.
Game.
There's some booby stuff happening here when she's like moving around. There's a little jiggling.
This originally came out on the Wii. Yes.
Nice. So cool. It's not a new game.
It's
great.
A remake.
Is it a remake or a remaster?
It's a remake.
Okay. All right. Yep. Remakes. They're coming at you, aren't they? They certainly are. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh no, you're cool. Then we got this expansion pass, Xenoblade 3 thing. Eno, new robot. Everybody loves Eno. I don't know. I haven't played this, and I don't really care. How about you?
Yeah, I'm not a Xenoblade guy. I will say, looking at this footage, I guess I hadn't seen much of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I thought I had seen all the promotion material or whatever. It looks better than I remember it looking. Like,
this is for sure going to be one of the best games of the year. That's what a lot of people are saying. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I know all the X to Interact guys or not all, but some of them were talking about it, and
most of them.
Yeah, I'm just surprised at how graphically on point this looks. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Pizza Man Sam said it's amazing.
I know he's a big fan, and I don't know. It's not, if you're gonna pick an JRPG, I have to select carefully, and I think I'm gonna wait for Persona 5 Royal to come to Game Pass and then dive in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I haven't played any Persona games, so I'm also waiting for those. You know, we're behind on our JRPGs, so we'll catch up. Maybe one day we'll play Xenoblade 3. So I played Xenoblade 2. The combat was kind of cool, but the story was weird, and there's just boobs everywhere, and I don't know. I mean, who doesn't like boobs? But like, it just
anime boobs are cool, man.
I don't know. I don't know about that game, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is supposed to be like Chef's
pretty
kiss.
rocking.
Fucking
Nice.
badass. So I don't know. Maybe one day. Next up we had SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake. No one is talking about this.
Shake. I know.
Nobody gives a fuck about this, but I'm looking at it and I'm going, looks kind of cool. Looks like it's running at 60 frames on the Switch. That's
wild.
Probably in docked mode, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Man, I'd never play my Switch in dock mode, and I always forget that there's some processing power added.
Mm-hmm.
It's just always been a handheld thing for me. It's like something I play while, I choose watching something on the TV or, whatever. I play it in bed or whatever,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% the same. 100% the same.
But this is cool. I Battle for Bikini Bottom. I didn't play the remaster that recently came out, but I remember that game being tons of fun when I was a kid. So
never played a SpongeBob game ever, but this one looks pretty cool. So who knows? Could be good. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It looks super weird for sure. Anyways,
yeah, super weird. Leading right into the next weird one: Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star.
This is so odd.
So classic anime, actually like the first anime I ever saw, and I wonder because in the anime when he punches people they fucking explode like a bag of grape juice. You know what I mean? So I wonder how much exploding human flesh we'll see in this. But that's pretty fun. It's ridiculous, but pretty fun.
That's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I see that type of thing. I think would be really fun in VR, but I don't know about just pressing some rhythm buttons on a Switch. But
no, it is a fitness game, so I'm assuming like you
you're using your Joy-Cons.
You're supposed to like punch, like physically punch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So with the Joy-Cons, maybe I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Okay, now it's frozen. That's cool. There you go. So yeah, you're supposed to send jabs and stuff, or do like a duck. I don't know. Cool. What do you think? Here, I'll turn the music on.
I mean, maybe could it be using the Wii Fit?
Maybe.
I mean, not the Wii Fit. What I meant, I mean the
the ring thing.
What do you call it? The Ring Fit. There it is.
Ring Fit. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't look up the details. That's all they gave us. So
let's leave it at tentative. That's all. Good.
Tentative. Maybe Google it. All right. Next game. We got Oddballers. This was a highlight for me. This looks like 100% should be a Game Pass game. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
yeah,
it's this. It just goes right into this. There's this trend right now of like brawler games, like almost like arena brawlers. You got like oh my god, Rubber Bandits, but you also have Gang Beasts, right? This just that
human.
What's that?
I was gonna say Human Fall Flat, but I meant Gang Beast. You're right, same dev, but yeah.
But yeah, I guess Human Fall Flat is sort of in the same vein too, where it's just like funny, like physics based, like comedy shit, and putting it like in a dodgeball universe is, man, sign me up. I would play this. I'd like to destroy people in a game like this.
This looks fun, and it looks almost like it's got elements of like, I don't know, like backyard baseball mixed with like I don't know, mixed with like Gang Beasts. It's cool.
Oh no, I full screened it. Whoops. I don't know what that did to the stream, but we don't gotta talk about it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll look for this game on Steam or something.
Cool.
Tunic.
It's
already on Xbox Game Pass. It's already a good game. Should be on the Switch. This is a match made in heaven.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. And finally there's a new Zelda game on the Switch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, I forgot to even say these dates, man.
Oh yeah, there's dates.
SpongeBob was 2023 Fitness Fist of the North Star, March 2023. Oddballers, early 2023. Tunic is coming September 27th, 2022. So coming this month, really soon. So definitely get that game if you like a difficult Zelda game, because it's very cool.
Oh yeah.
Next game I was really feeling, nobody else seemed to give a shit about. Front Mission, let's see. Front Mission First Remake and Front Mission 2 Remake.
Are these kind of like FTL-ish or
No, these are tactics games.
Yeah, fully.
So
Okay.
almost
Cool.
like, what's that game we were just talking about? Fire Emblem, but with
Fire Emblem.
mechs.
Sure.
These
That's
originally,
pretty cool.
I think these were on the Super Nintendo or something. I
Nice.
can't remember what system. But the cool thing about Front Mission 2 coming is that it was never released in the US. And so that's cool. And they added some content to it. And let's see, it's coming. First is coming November this year. Second is coming next year, and they're working on Front Mission 3 remake to come in the future. So I thought that was cool.
I don't have much to say on that, but it looks like it definitely has like its old computer look to it. It's kind of cool though. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. Because I played the original Front Mission. It's just like Final Fantasy Tactics or any of those kind of games. But just with mechas, like get out of here. I'm all into Gundam right now. The next game is Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life.
Now, so I have no way of confirming this, and obviously, whatever, but doesn't really make a difference. But I was when I was listening back to the direct for a second time today, I swear it was Troy Baker narrating this.
What?
I don't know. It might not be, and I might be just totally full of shit. But like, turn the sound on for just a second, if you don't mind.
After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn. Welcome back to Forgotten Valley.
Dude, this sounds like the guy. This sounds like the voice actor for Krillin to me.
Nice. Now, if it is Troy really Baker, funny. It's definitely Troy Baker, like doing his Nintendo Switch Direct voice. But like, there was a couple of things he said that I was like, that might be Troy Baker, but who knows?
It's definitely not Troy Baker. I put
it's
money
probably
on
not.
That.
It's probably not Troy Baker, but what if it was?
Let's see. My notes say, damn, it's hard to look through this. There's so much notes. A Wonderful Life. Okay, Farm Sim number 1, because there's multiple. Looks like
Farm Sim Direct.
Looks like GameCube era Harvest Moon could be fun. Summer 2023.
Look, she's playing piano.
I'm more interested in the other farm sims that we'll see coming up. But the cool thing about this one is you just age through the years, and so do your kids and everything, and it could be cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how it's well received, or how well it is received or not.
If Joey Noel plays it and gives it a thumbs up, then maybe I'll check it out.
All right, cool. Same. Next up, we got Splatoon 3 Splatfest. First post-launch Splatfest. And I guess the the question. I can't even talk right now. The question for this or whatever is, what would you bring to a deserted island? Either gear, grub, or fun. From 9:23 5 p.m. Pacific to 9:25 5 p.m. Pacific. And there it is on the screen. So if you play this game, Splatfest, get splatted.
Get splatted. Premature Splatfest.
Splatted up.
Nice. Get what was it? Ink railed and splatted.
Oh my god, ink railed.
that was a hilarious clip out from the last X to Interact podcast.
Oh my god, yeah, that's great.
Get ink railed. I love it.
Gross.
Cool. Splatoon. I'm not a Splatoon guy, but good for Splatooners.
Yep. Get tuned.
Get inked.
Next up is Octopath Traveler number 2. This
Dude, the sound effects.
This is I have to do it. Man. Dude, that soundboard's coming. Just so everybody knows, there's a soundboard inbound over time. What? This is Octopath Traveler 2. I didn't play the first one. Well, actually, no, I did play some of the first one, and it was okay.
Too.
What do you think?
I obviously the art style is absolutely incredible. Like,
oh yeah,
totally breathtaking in some moments. Like, I liked like getting the intro to the characters and like forming your party, but then it was just a lot of reading and a lot of I don't know. This is a weird thing, but I tend to with these types of RPGs. I don't know. Like, I just find that like I get sick of my party by the end of it. Like if these were all like say creative characters or something, or I don't know. Like I had the similar thing going on with Dragon Quest Echoes of Elusive Age, the most recent one.
11, yeah.
Where I was like, I wish like there was a little bit more like customizing to the characters, like not just utilizing their skills, but actually like I wish I could kind of build them up to be like the type of person that I wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like the type of like healer, or like I wish I had a little more agency in who they were, as opposed to just being like utilize this person for who they are. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
Because I feel like at a certain point you're just leveling people for leveling, and I don't really feel like I'm it's not like I'm invested in a character the way I am in like an Elden Ring or a Bethesda RPG or even The Witcher in a lot of ways, because you can still like make your Geralt be the Geralt you want him to be, type of thing, you know?
Right. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. It's
you want to tell your own. You want to tell your own story through video games. You don't want people to tell stories to you. You're like, fuck your story.
Yeah.
Let me choose.
Or like,
it's because you just want to play. What's that game? Damn it! What's that sci-fi game everyone likes? Mass Effect. You just want it. You want every game to be like Mass Effect, huh? Where you can just choose. You can choose to do things that'll change the world.
Totally. Or like, you know, there's a Dragon Quest game way back in the day called Dragon Warrior Monsters. One of my favorite games of all time. And it's essentially a Dragon Warrior, or it's like a Dragon Quest Pokemon game. And I just like that so much because you get to decide like which monster you take with you to fight with your party, and it's like it just makes it feel like your own story. I don't know. I like it better.
Well, and a lot of other RPGs too, like even Final Fantasy VII, right? You can like choose what materia to give what player. You know what I mean? So you're like, totally. I want Cloud to be a healer too. You could do that. Whereas like if you just had a game where you had a white mage, you just know that white mage is just doing white mage shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's more interesting to be more strategic, right? I mean, that's what I like about tactics games. Like Disgaea and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, everybody's freaking out. Someone is at the door. But that's okay. Let's move on to the next game.
That's all right. That's all right. We hear dogs. We're good.
Oh yeah, and then Octopath Traveler coming February 24th next year. So I think that'll be a big one.
We should not have no more games allowed in February of next year. Go away.
Dude, next year is gonna be a fucking crazy time, dude. It's gonna be complete insanity. Oh, and then the one thing they kind of added was a day-night cycle.
Oh yeah.
To Octopath. So I want to put that out there. The next game is Fae Farm. This is Farm RPG number 2. This one has up to 4-player co-op, dungeons, and seems like a more enjoyable game overall than the one we saw before. Coming spring 2023.
Cool. Nice.
This game actually looks fun to me.
It does look fun.
I would play this one with friends.
I wonder if with the 4-player co-op, if we can work on our own same farm together, or if you have your own individual farm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
could be
I'd
either
farm
or.
with you, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. See, if I can get one person to Fae Farm with me, I'll get the game. Because I'm really thinking about this one. I mean, the other one is that Square Enix one coming up, which also looks kind of cool. But this is more the multiplayer one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's why this one tickles my fancy.
It phase your farm. Let's do
it. Next up is Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. That is the name. This is what I wrote. Classic Final Fantasy music, and I'm all for it. Looks like a blast, and who doesn't like the music from Final Fantasy games? 2-player co-op or 4-player online battle mode. DLCs, all from the Saga series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler, Live a Live, for a total of 90-plus songs. And the season passes give you a total of 442 and 502 total songs, respectively, coming out February 16th, 2023. All right. Sorry, Gage. Go ahead.
I mean, cool. I'm not a huge rhythm game guy, but that Final Fantasy music rules, so that's very cool.
We'll listen to an excerpt.
Symphony on Nintendo Switch, February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin
See?
today.
Well,
on
I
Nintendo eShop.
picked the worst possible time. I just want to hear some music.
Final bar line begins
God damn it.
Angel.
That's all right.
One Winged Angel.
Torn from the heavens. Suteki Dane.
Suteki
and more.
Dane, dude.
There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing.
This was a highlight for me. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's awesome. For the people who like rhythm games, get it.
Pandafin, he barely said that definitely sounds like Troy Baker. So a little behind there.
Doesn't it sound like Troy Baker? Let's go,
It doesn't.
Pandafin. I'm glad you agree.
Or maybe I just read that way late because I'm over here navigating the video. Next up, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope could be one of the best games of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this a bit. We both feel like we need to finish the first one before
Yeah.
would feel comfortable buying this one. But
Yep.
I don't know. The first one, the part of the first one that I played, which is actually probably a decent amount of it, was really fun. No joke. So
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I got all the way to Bowser. I just couldn't beat him. But yeah, that's how it went. But this is what I wrote. Exploration is like the first one, similarly, but they're jam-packed with discoveries, hidden paths, and side quests. Shops for items now. Sparks as equipables for different builds. Like you were just saying, right? So I'll just pause it here.
There you
and we
go.
can actually break that
I
one
like
down. Sorry, the
look
boss.
at those little sparks.
And the end boss looks a little like a Kirby Lovecraftian nightmare. So that's kind of interesting. But just like earlier I freeze frame on a different spark, and I was able to look at like it was like if you look at your screen here, you'll see Bowser with two things equipped, and one of them kind of looks like a water thing. And I was reading like it kind of does this AoE splash, and this one, let's see, fortify. So he like gives you defense or something. So like it sounds really cool. These sparks can really customize your play style. I want them all.
That's very cool. Again, and I like that they're doing more to like the overworld or like the part between the battles, because the battles were all really cool and unique and stuff. But the overworld was, while it was really like, I would say it's like quaint, like the art style was cool and there was cute little stuff and there was like some stuff to find and some little puzzles, but it'd be cool if there was more of that like in between the battles.
That's what they're saying. Like in this trailer or whatever, this little segment, they're saying that like there's so much more of this, which is one of the strongest parts of the original game, for sure. Yeah, it's and the music was great and just exploring was just a blast. So we're gonna get more of that shit, and the combat's gonna be more varied and interesting. Like I think this is really going to be sneakily one of the best games of the year, and it's coming out October 20th, 2022. It said pre-order gold edition for cool stuff like skins and the season pass. I won't be doing that.
Nope.
I don't pre-order shit. I don't pre-order shit, bro.
I pre-ordered Elden Ring, but that's just so I could get a physical copy of it day one.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good game at least. Then we got.
I knew I was gonna play it.
Then we got Rune Factory 3 Special. Looks like a remaster. Just kind of up-res, maybe. People love these Rune Factory games. This is coming 2023. Oh, and then they're adding a new more quality with your spouse mode.
What a name.
Yeah. Though they said some mode like that, but that's just what I wrote. And then
That's good.
They're making a new Rune Factory series in the future, too. So, I don't know. We're kind of skipping that because I don't really care. Then we go get into Nintendo Switch Online N64 games. Perfect timing on the video. Pilot Wing 64. We got Mario Party. Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. 1080. Snowboarding. Excite Bike 64. And GoldenEye 00. 07.
Yeah, totally. Killer.
We're going to get these games over the course of the rest of the year and into next year. So
look at 1080. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Like, you have like a vision of what that game looks like in your mind. And it looks so different.
Oh, yeah.
It's so.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
There's only 64 bits of information, baby.
Man, Pokemon Stadium though, I'm excited for Pokemon Stadium mini games. I'm gonna play some of those with my friends.
Oh yeah.
And I was always more of a Perfect Dark guy than a GoldenEye guy, but good for GoldenEye fans.
Well, let's play Perfect Dark on the Xbox, man.
There you
It's
go.
already on there. Yeah, so GoldenEye, that'll be fun. GoldenEye is also releasing for Xbox and I think just the other consoles, but there won't be an online mode, and there's like an issue with that. So
odd.
Not into it.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can do it through Nintendo Switch Online. So whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know, it should just be split screen anyway, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
how we used to play it.
Play the classic thing.
Right. So then we got Various Day Life, which is like, what the fuck kind of name is that? Square Enix.
Such a Square Enix name. I'm like, come on, guys.
Immersive RPG. Perform over 100 daily tasks to level up and befriend locals. And it's out today. So maybe buy that. I don't know. Maybe don't buy that.
Yeah, I don't know. This one is not looking like my kind of game here, but you know.
So we'll skip to Factorio, a game that's been out on PC forever. It's pretty interesting stuff. You harvest stuff and you build like, you know, crazy machines that work logically and stuff. It seems like a cool game.
Cool.
I always kind of want to check it out.
Kind of looks like Age of Empires graphics, but
Yeah.
it's pretty trippy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that, but then it's like, you know, you're also building shit up. So I could see myself having a good time with this one.
Yeah, totally.
And that's 10/28/2022. Then we got IB, and this looked like dog shit to me. It's like someone made an RPG Maker game and they're selling it on the Switch. So I don't know.
And yet Greg Miller was popping for it. I'm like, why?
I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't understand certain games.
I don't get it either. I don't know, man.
But
it looks like an old like Flash game that you'd play on like shockwave.com or something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Some people like it, whatever. Go play it if that's your cup of tea. It's not mine. But it is. I don't know. I don't have dates of when it's coming out or nothing. Mario Strikers second free update. Pauline, Diddy Kong, new stage, and new gear coming this month.
Give me dry bones and I'm in. But yeah, I feel you.
I need dry bones.
I haven't played this yet. The general consensus seems like the sports games just aren't hitting in the same way that they used to. I think a lot of that might just be because we're older and we don't have as much like friend couch co-op time as we used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's probably just like the type of gamers we are at this point in our lives. I just think we're not gonna like pop for this stuff as much as we probably did during the Wii days and whatnot. So whatever.
I know this game is good. You know what I mean? It has to be good. And if I had people to play with, I would buy it. Same thing with any of these Nintendo sports games. Yeah. So that's where I'm at too. Yeah. Then we got Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist of the End and The Secret Key. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's the title of it. I think it's Altair.
Whatever. I don't care if I pronounce it right.
I don't know.
I've always said Atelier, but maybe it's Atelier.
Atelier, I believe so, yes.
This is what I wrote. So many of these games exist, but this one looks pretty cool, I guess. Lots of RPG stuff going on here. LOL. Coming out February 24th, 2023. And I also said in parentheses, people must buy them. So here's another one.
I'm sure these games are like, there's just a huge market in Japan for that kind of stuff.
I guess.
Who knows?
Apparently it's a waifu thing where like each atelier or whatever the fuck. See, I just want to say atelier. Okay, I don't even think about what I'm saying. All right. All these atelier games are like waifu games where like each of the waifu titles goes in the atelier. So Ryza is the name of the waifu, and there's like multiple other waifus with different waifu games, and it's all atelier. Does it make any sense?
Alchemist of the End and The Secret Key. What?
Yes.
That's not even grammatically correct.
No, I don't like it. Then we got a really good portion. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Booster Pack, whatever. Booster Course Pass, Wave 3. Which they showed.
We already knew about these, but they just showed off more of them and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they just showed off Merry Mountain and DS Peach Gardens. So cool. If you got it,
I have a hot take about Mario Kart 8.
Okay.
I I think it's not fun. Like I honestly have like I'm way more about. I mean, I'm Mario Kart 64 is my Mario Kart, and the reason is because the jank of it and the fact that you pretty much fall off the stage on like every like, it's really hard to like just complete one lap perfectly in a lot of those later cups, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like in Mario Kart 8, they literally make it so you can't fall off the stage. And so I'm like, where's the skill there? Like that's what is the point of the game? I don't know.
Are
like
you calling it
for
a
me,
baby ass baby video game right now?
I'm calling this a baby video game, and I just and it's like I don't know. I just feel like okay, what's the point of like items that can't like just completely screw you over? Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. So
it's a problem with Mario Party too. It's like, oh, I could be doing great, and then motherfuckers get some kind of dumb shit, and they all use it on me, and then now I'm last. You know?
That or they just randomly get all of the free stars at the end because the game just awards them that because they want to. Yeah.
Pizza Man Sen said, "Trust me, you can fall off." Well, I guess if you really try hard enough, you can make that happen.
I don't think I've ever fallen off in Mario Kart 8 once, and I'm just like in every single like couch co-op Mario Kart 4v4 race that I've done on N64 with my friends. Everyone falls off at least like 4 times just because you screw each other over. And like that's the fun of it, in my opinion. But whatever.
Yep. Then we got Mario. We got Nintendo Switch Sports coming in. Free update golf. Up to 8 players.
Golf.
With the survival golf mode, which players with the most strokes are eliminated over time, I'm assuming. And then 21 holes. 21 whole courses, I guess, from the Wii Sports original game are going to be just straight up put right in here, coming out holiday 2022.
Cool.
So yeah.
Like Switch just isn't my place. Like I'm just not playing these caliber of Switch games at this point in my life, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't have a bunch of people that'll just show up and pick up a controller. It's not happening. Looks fun though. I would play it if I did. Oh, and then Miyamoto shows up and then he's like, Mario movie coming spring 2023, in case you didn't know. All right. Also, Pikmin Bloom. You ever heard of that?
That's the Pokemon Go like, right?
Yeah.
That's on yeah.
Yeah, let's get it. So yeah. He launches right into this Pikmin Bloom thing. And then he's like, "Oh,
big fan of this game.
I've never played it. Maybe I could try it out. I don't know. I feel like it'll be baity though.
Yeah,
you know, like or gotcha-y, if you will.
Sure.
And
but then he bait and switches.
Yeah, and then this happened. Fucking actual Pikmin 4 announcement. Lakers head. It happened. Yep. That guy's always asking for this shit. But yeah, coming 2023, he talked about Dandori, which is Japanese word for controlling Pikmin, basically. And he says they're making it dope.
Awesome.
Then we got.
I've never been a Pikmin guy, but I heard they're really good games.
Yeah, no, I played it. Oh, and I guess I just skipped Just Dance, so they announced that.
Cool, that's fine.
2023, and yeah. Multiplayer.
You can still play,
I just skipped.
You can still play Just Dance like 2007 if you want to.
Right? Like, well, they're saying there's a new multiplayer mode, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But again, not this. We're not playing games like this. We're not doing it.
Just not doing it.
People are though. And they're having a good time. I feel like this is Ubisoft's probably like bestseller because they've just been making one every year.
Yeah.
No one talks about Just Dance anymore. Who plays these?
No, it's a bygone era. I mean, you can still play them in like some arcades and stuff, I think, I don't know, man.
Okay, well,
wait, was that Just Dance 2020 or 2023? Okay,
2023 edition is coming November 22nd. So there you go. I didn't even write notes at all for that. Then we got Harvestella, another Farming Sim number 3. Season of Death. Season of Death Quietus. Travel the world to save it. Find some allies, uncover the truth, and do some farming.
Season of death coitus. Wait, what?
Oh no. Demo today.
Oh no.
Demo today, so try it if you want. And it does the transferable demo save to go to the full game. So November 4th, 2022, if you want to play this one. See, this is the other one I was like, I could play this. This is probably cool.
Play this.
But then it's like, but then the Fae one we could play together. You know what I mean?
Oh,
we could split the difference.
Sure.
I could water the fucking wheat while you fucking plant some like spinach. You know what I mean? At the same time.
Or maybe I'm planting spinach and you're out there fighting fools.
Exactly, right? I could be smacking a bitch.
Exactly.
Then we got Bayonetta 3, fighting for
Speaking
the world,
of smacking a bitch,
destroying homunculi. A bitch is smacking.
Yeah.
There's some new characters here. It's gonna be a hair-raising globe-trotting time. They said something else too, but I just kind of typed what they were saying.
Globe-trotting, headshotting.
Yep, and Cortez
with your gun feet or whatever. Aren't her feet guns or something?
Yeah,
like that?
I think so. It was like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
10/28/22. So coming out a couple days before Halloween. Nice. Then we got.
I've never played the Bayonetta games. They're just not really my styley. But I mean, they look wild for sure.
I should play them. They're supposed to be cool action games. So, I don't have any. I only have the first one on the Xbox, but now they're just all on the Switch. So it's like, if a game's on the Switch,
I have them on Xbox also. So
I don't really buy games on the Switch anymore. That's kind of the problem here. There's so many games on the Switch here, and I'm like, how many of these am I gonna fucking buy? And then we got a game that is worth buying, probably. This one really stuck out to me. It's called Master Detective Archives Raincode. Created by the developers of Danganronpa. Seems like a spooky Phoenix Wright, and I'm all about it. Gameplay seems very creative and varied, but it seems like what you'd get if you mashed up Phoenix Wright and Psychonauts with the Japanese ghost story. Spring 2023, but that's a timed release.
Cool.
This looks fucking sick as hell. It looks really cool. And you are solving like cases and stuff, basically. As you'll see coming up, like people posit questions and you have to like slash like a guilty or, you know what I mean? Or like a no, you know what I mean? Like you have to do the right thing. But
and there's Shin Megami, so I'm always into that.
That's what I'm saying.
Is this in the Shin Megami Tensei verse or no?
No. That's just a Shinigami.
Yeah, sure.
Which is a word for like a ghost, that ghost lady.
A ghost, yeah.
Anyway.
Or like an angel of death. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, see, you just make choices and they lead to things. So I don't know. I mean, it just looks like it's gonna be a dope game. So
I like it.
Look for that one. And then we got super weird stuff coming up here. RE Village. That's Resident Evil 8 Cloud. Then we also heard that the expansion for RE Village Cloud is coming. And then we got RE7, RE2, RE3. That's all Resident Evil. All Cloud coming to the Switch. So Village Cloud is October 28th. And there's a demo out today, so you can actually try it out and see how this cloud thing works, or if it doesn't. Winter expansions come in December 2nd. And yep, no word on the other Resident Evils, but apparently they're all coming this year. All to cloud. So.
Yeah, I tried tried one of the cloud things on Switch when it was like first. I forget what it was. It was when they were first like kind of demoing their cloud tech, and it did not work well for me at all. It was garbage.
Cloud.
And I was like, nope. I was like, I'm not. I mean, it wasn't like a demo, but it was definitely. It was Control. And it was a demo for Control on cloud.
Yeah.
And it was hot trash, and especially because I was playing that game on Xbox at the time, or actually PS4.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was just like totally. I was like, no way would I ever play this like this. So,
dang.
And I heard The Witcher 3 is the same way if you're playing it on cloud.
Cloud.
So, get it out of there.
Get the cloud out of here. Then we got Sifu looking really rough on the Switch. Like, it could barely handle this game at all.
So rough.
Like, they really dialed down the graphical settings, and it still isn't smooth at all. So
yeah, because this game, when you see it running in good specs, it really does like have a great art style, and this just takes away from all of that. I feel like, you know,
it looks really not good on the Switch. So maybe consider buying that on a different platform.
Yep.
But if you didn't have an opportunity to play it anywhere else, at least you do. So that's good. Then we got Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, which is coming to a bunch of other platforms. What is it? December 13th, 2022. Don't get it on the Switch. Another game that looks like it's struggling to run on here. But I don't know. It might be okay. Because it was originally, this game was out for the PSP. And I played it on the PSP, and it was incredible. But this remake is going to have better graphics and everything. And I just say, like, get it on your other console or PC or whatever. I would suggest. But it's coming out. It's coming out for the Switch.
Radiant Silvergun. Wow.
Yeah, Radiant Silvergun. Someone said that it was a Sega CD or Sega Saturn game or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's out. It's out right now.
It looks like all those ones that I used to just play in the arcade. I kind of love them. They're fun.
Bullet Hell games rule, dude. I love that shit. There should be a resurgence.
I'm always better at the ones where you're going from bottom up as opposed to side, like the ones where you're going from left to right.
Yeah, it is easier, I think. And then we got Endless Dungeon, which I believe is coming to all platforms other than Switch as well. But this game looks like it's running pretty well on the Switch.
Yep.
So, yep. Yeah, like I said,
is this like a Gauntlet Legends like? It looks pretty cool.
It's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but probably more like akin to like Diablo or something, you know, or whatever. Yeah. But this is going to be a great game, period. But here it is running on the Switch, so you know you can play it on there too, which is great. Cool. Hopefully there's crossplay. I definitely want to get this game on the Xbox.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at with it. Then we got Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Oh, by the way, Radiant Silvergun out today. Endless Dungeon 2023. Tales of Symphonia Remastered.
People like this one.
Yeah, it's beloved JRPG.
That's the consensus I've been seeing out there.
Yep. GameCube, I think. I think this is on the GameCube.
Sure. I don't know. You know, it'll go into my backlog of JRPGs that someone's going to tell me to play.
People love it.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
But it's remastered, so that's cool. Sure. Then we got a blast of games, so I'll just run through them really fast. We had Life is Strange Arcadia Bay Collection coming September 27th. So coming out really soon. So, you know, those games are supposed to be great. Life is Strange.
They are great.
Then we got Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered. Looks like another classic JRPG, 12/1/22. Yeah, like add them to the pile of JRPGs, right?
Yep. Add them to the menstrual pile.
Minstrel, not menstrual. Lego Lego Brick Tales Fall 2022 or autumn, excuse me. This one looks pretty cool actually. I'm gonna look into that one because I like building stuff.
I got a new phone upgrade recently, and it came with 3 months of Apple Arcade. So I've been playing Lego Builder's Journey, and it's a cool game. It's a really cool game.
Sweet. I'll check that out. Then we got Disney Speedstorm, which we saw D23 recently, which I call it Dizcart.
Dizcart.
Fall 2022. Or no, just coming this year. They didn't put a real date. They just said this year. Then we got Fall Guys Season 2, which, again, we're all playing this on PC and shit, but it's good to be reminded that the new season's coming, baby.
Yep.
And that's coming when? 9/15/22, like in 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Later this week.
Then we got a really cool announcement. We got Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. This is a remake. Looks great. There's a new mecha copy ability, so I do like that with these remakes they kind of add a little bit of new content. I'm seeing, and I'm really digging that. Local play, 4 players, everyone can be Kirby when you're doing the co-op. Also a collection of mini games, or they call them something, side games or something. And there's a new one in there, and coming February 24th, 2023. Gage, what do you think?
It looks super cute. I like the art style. I like the cell shaded of the characters versus like the backgrounds. And yeah, I don't know. I think if I was gonna play a Kirby game this year, it would probably be the most recent Forgotten Land. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, yes, Forgotten.
I want to say
Forgotten Land.
Yeah, Forgotten Land.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know, I'm sure people. I've heard a lot about this one. You know, of the original. So cool.
Sorry, the sound was being fucking weird there. Yep, February 24th, 2023. And then finally, Gage, I'll just let you talk about this one coming up.
Hey, all right. So was this the last announcement, I'm assuming?
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Sure.
What you got?
Pretty odd that it, let me just first say, interesting, Tears of the Kingdom, the queen just died. You know,
Right.
I don't know. Did Nintendo have a hand in that? We'll never know. But, no, I'm kidding. But,
Miyamoto.
you know, this looked wild. I mean, this looked really cool. I love the like Fortnite drop-in, you know, where we dropping boys vibe we had going on. You know, like full-on sky drops and then landing on a big manta ray thing. I'm interested to see like what this means for like Hyrule lore stuff and who these people are. What's going on with Zelda and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like they're gonna take probably a Majora's Mask kind of style thing where we are back in the overworld from Breath of the Wild, but then with all this added stuff on top of it and changed elements and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's awesome. And it's Breath of the Wild, man, or it's, you know, it's Breath of the Wild-esque, and it's probably gonna rule. Probably gonna totally rule.
Yeah, I agree.
rule, if some would say.
Oh, you're gonna be on high, ruling, dog.
Be on high, ruling. Yeah, I love the graphic, the logo treatment too. Really cool. The Ouroboros of those like dragon things. It looks like Link's gonna have some sort of like weird corruption arm or something like that, or like this weird snake dragon cannon thing. And like, I don't know. I trust that this game is gonna be a memorable one, and who knows, maybe it'll be like sort of like Majora's Mask. Maybe it'll be a little divisive for Zelda fans, but Majora's Mask is a really cool game, and so if this takes like any of that kind of darker, weirder Zelda stuff, I like it when Zelda gets weird and like a little bit dark, and and it'd be cool if this does some of that, you know.
Fuck yeah. And Pizza Man Sam says 2023. I've been yelling about that. Next year is gonna be fucked up. There's gonna be so many games to play.
Happy this is May. May seems like a great time to get into a nice Zelda game. Like get through the main part of the spring, where we have all that crazy stuff coming. Let me play 300 hours of Starfield, and then let me play 60 hours of Zelda or whatever it ends up being.
You're about to land your spaceship on one of those floating land masses, dude.
No one's ever gonna see me again when Starfield comes out. It's just gonna be me in my spaceship.
Yeah, I just want to see you like suited up like an astronaut every time we're on stream. No, that's great. Go. Yeah, I'm really anticipating this one. You know, this is gonna be a great game. Everyone's gonna buy it. We're all gonna play it. We're all gonna talk about it. So I'm just looking forward to it. When you get a ton of like new gameplay stuff, it's just showing off some more like little angles and some things you can pull off or whatever. But the the main thing about this was we got the title. Didn't have that before. We got a hard date. We didn't have that before either. Yep. So good to go.
The one thing on the only thing seeing this today that it kind of just like it just put it in my head a little bit was like, I know that this team is like the quintessential Nintendo team. They're the mainline Zelda team, and that's like, they can do a lot. I mean, even with Breath of the Wild, like the fact that game runs on Wii U is absurd, But I hope that this game isn't doesn't feel held back by the hardware that it's on. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it looks like they're doing some really ambitious stuff, like, you know, loading between sky levels and the main overworld. Like, you know, it would be great if this game feels seamless, and I just hope that it doesn't get bogged down by performance issues on the Switch. Like, because even Breath of the Wild had some of those, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree. And, you know, it's because we like to play our shit handheld mode. So, you know.
There you go.
Come on, Nintendo.
Cool. That was the direct. That was a whole lot of direct.
So my takeaway is there's some cool stuff in there. Not sure how much of it I will buy. But there's definitely some things in there. Front mission, I'm going to be playing that for sure. Fire Emblem Engage, possible. Fae Farm, thinking about it. You know, Mario Rabbids, that's great. Some good ones in here.
Totally.
Yeah. And, you know, just looking forward to that Mario movie. Chris Pratt.
I'd put this like in our tier list that we do for our rating scale. I'd put this as like an upper B tier Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, because S is the highest, right?
S is the highest, yes. Maybe lower A tier, but probably upper B. I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd give it just a hard B.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I said 3 out of 5, which I guess 3 out of 5 would be closer to C, but I'll just give it a B.
Yeah.
After going over it again, I'm just like, there's a lot of games in here, you know?
Yeah.
I
mean, I think objectively as a direct,
yeah.
I think it's a pretty solid one of their directs. It's just specifically for me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It ain't show shit.
Cool.
Oh, I was invisible there.
Teleport.
Oh, we both teleported.
Hey, I kind of like that.
I clicked the wrong one
for a second.
I clicked the wrong one there. Okay, so then that was the Nintendo Direct. It was fun times, right?
Switching over to the
one.
Sony State of Play. It was a roughly 20-minute presentation. Pretty breakneck speeds, I will say, which I appreciated on this State of Play. We started with Tekken 8. Cool way to start the show. Obviously, hype for Tekken. I haven't really kept up on my Tekken for a while. Like, you know, I played Tekken 3 a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Some Tekken 4 and 5, I think, more probably in arcades mostly.
Yeah.
And then I haven't played Tekken 7, you know, or kept up. But, you know, there's obviously a huge fighting game audience, and I think it looks good. And I think that there's a lot. If you're a fighting game fan, you're eating good in the last year and the next couple of years to come, it looks like. And it's interesting to see Sony really capitalize and try and corner this part of the market with their purchasing of Evo and now their investment in things like Street Fighter V and this. So,
yeah, dude. If you like fighting games, buy a PlayStation, right? I mean,
no doubt. Yeah,
they're all there,
absolutely.
man. I mean, PC too, I guess, but it's easy. You just got a TV, man. Wire up your PlayStation, buy a bunch of fighting games, and get your ass beaten.
Heck yeah.
This footage looks incredible.
That's all. Yeah, it's looking really. I mean, look at all the particle effects action and stuff. I mean, a lot of this is kind of CG stuff, but it seems like it's morphing out in between, like probably the in-game like pseudo cutscenes when you do special moves and then actual cutscenes, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Cool.
It's wild stuff, man. This is gonna be a great game. I'm into it. I like Tekken. I played a lot of Tekken back in the day, but I was more of a Soul Calibur person, so I just wish Soul Calibur.
I'm a Soul Calibur person too.
There you go. I wish Soul Calibur stuck around, you know. And maybe we'll get another cool one, but Tekken 8 is a step in the right direction, I think.
I actually really like Soul Calibur 6. I have it on Xbox, and it's really fun.
Cool. Oh yeah,
the story mode is actually a blast.
I just with all these fighting games coming out, they're all like, oh, they're all so good, you know, all of them. They're all coming out just being great. Like, I just want to see that next, like, super well received Soul Calibur. That's kind of all I'm getting at.
Feel it. Okay, then we have Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition for PSVR 2. I played this on Quest.
Oh wow.
Not the enhanced edition, but it is not as good as the Vader Immortal game. I think that's because this is originally meant to be played at Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and I think you play it on a proprietary platform there. Like you're plugged into a big, super badass computer with their peripherals, and so I found that it was pretty janky even for VR when I played it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Vader Immortal is the opposite of that. Vader Immortal is one of those VR experiences that absolutely sold me on VR. I was like, holy crap, this, even though you can see the video gaminess of it.
Yeah.
There's moments in that game where you're completely immersed. Like at one point you're strapped to a table, like about to be tortured, and Darth Vader comes in, and he's like, like 8 feet tall, and like just such a presence, and he like pretty much comes up and tells you to like obey his commands, and you're like, yep, I'll for sure obey your commands. And you fight a Rancor in that game, and it's insane. It's like, yeah, you pilot some craft, you do some lightsaber fighting, super good.
Nice.
But this was kind of I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do? And then we had a cool game. We had a cool game next.
Heck yeah, we did. It's called, I don't know the pronunciation my best, but Demio.
Okay.
Demio.
Yeah. I'll see. I'll look.
I'll see.
I don't know. It's at the end. I didn't write this. I didn't write any notes, so it's on you, man. Demeo.
Yeah, it's all good.
Demeo.
Released. We didn't get a release for it. But it looks trippy, like strategy-esque, tactics-y. I don't know. The art's kind of a weird one for me.
To me, it just looked like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but through VR.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
I think my take on VR in a lot of ways is that people really aren't using the platform in diverse ways. Pretty much so many games are just first person.
Yeah.
Walk around and interact with things, or like, shooting galleries or things like that. And like Trover Saves the Universe was a good example of like such. And also I've never played it, but Rescue Mission, Astrobot Rescue Mission on PlayStation. I think being like the god's eye view of things is actually way cool. Like to have little worlds in front of you that you can interact with. Moss is that way too. Moss is amazing.
Nice.
So I'm excited to see more people experiment with the space in this way, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, this is just doing tabletop games. Like, makes total sense. I want to play that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right.
Then we had Like a Dragon Ishin.
Oh my god.
Like that.
This might have been the game I wanted the most out of everything.
This looks awesome. And this one didn't come to the States, I guess. It's a spin-off of Like a Dragon, but it's like Samurai Age. Looks rad as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was... so it's been out in Japan already?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad it's here now.
But God, it looks cool.
Fuck
and the graphics look rad. And yeah, I guess it's like an ancestor or something of the person you play in Like a Dragon. Something along those lines.
Yeah, well, I mean, he looks like the main character from the original games, Yakuza, the original Yakuza games.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it must be some sort of relative. Because, like, there's even the guy with the eye patch, and he's from the first game. I played some of that game. But overall, I think it's going to be dope as hell. If you like...
Really cool.
If you like Yakuza...
Yeah, really cool art style.
Just in general, I think. Like... Everybody was saying, oh, Nintendo, all the farming games, and I'm saying Sony had all the samurai games. So it's like farms and samurai.
So many. Yeah.
But yeah, this game looks sick as hell. February 2023.
And I will hope and expect that it comes to Game Pass, because they seem to have a lock on all that stuff.
For real.
Hogwarts Legacy, kind of a weird showing, just a new trailer, releasing February 2023. We already knew that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was kind of weirded out why this was even here.
It's because this is an exclusive.
Marketing cycle's got a marketing cycle.
This is an exclusive like quest just for PlayStation players. I don't know if you
I hate it
that.
when they do that. It's like not because I'm missing out on anything, but mostly because if this is exclusive to one platform versus the other, it's likely not worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime I feel like they've included exclusive content for one platform or another, it's typically like throwaway content or content they're not confident in or whatever. Because even I remember with the Spider-Man for Marvel's Avengers thing, it just didn't end up panning out the way it was going to be, but whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
It didn't look like anything for me. I don't know. This was kind of a weird showing. I'm interested in this game.
Look,
but yeah.
This is what I was talking about. The Haunted Hogsmeade Shop exclusive quest on the PlayStation includes additional dungeon, shopkeeper's cosmetics set, and in-game Hogsmeade shop. So
cool.
Only PlayStation, gamers will be able to experience whatever this is. So hopefully there's an equivalent on Xbox. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, what's the fucking point? Why does PlayStation just get an extra quest that people can't use? You know?
Yeah, Betty Bots, every
It's
flavor beans, exclusive
stupid.
to Xbox.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's gonna be like Hagrid's petting zoo, only available on Xbox. You know what I mean? Extra dungeon, where you I don't know, fight a bunch of spiders. Like, suck my dick, man. That's the dumbest shit. I hate when they do this type of shit.
Me too. Next one, I heard mixed takes on, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Pacific Drive. A lot of people thought this was a PSVR 2 game, but it's not. Releasing in 2023, just a vague window. Looks like Knight Rider meets Alan Wake meets Oxenfree. I don't know. Yeah.
You could even say like it almost feels like they're driving the what is it? The Ghostbusters mobile or whatever.
Ecto 1, yeah.
Ecto 1 and stuff, yeah. I think it looks cool. I think this looks like a dope ass game. I would play it.
I think so too.
But here's the interior, so like that's why people say it's like Knight Rider, because it talks to you too.
It does,
like
and it's
Danger.
like it's got a little like Firewatchy kind of vibes to it.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see because it seems like it's all car based. So that's kind of weird. Oh no, I guess you do get out of the car.
Yeah, I see him getting out of the car for a certain, for like to do stuff. Probably, you probably got to do a quick puzzle to like unlock a gate or something. You know what I mean? And then you got to hurry up and get back to your car because like there's some sort of like, I don't know, like lightning bolt
anomaly
from hell or something. Yeah, anomaly, exactly.
I love the logo, the upside down tree and the V there. It's really cool.
I'm down. I'd play this. 2023, baby. What else you got?
Then we have PlayStation Stars loyalty program.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. As someone who's not currently invested in the PlayStation ecosystem, this just feels like such a half measure and just like so. Like, we wanted this to be an NFT at one point, and then we realized that everyone hates NFTs, so we made it not an NFT. But I don't know.
She goes, "Oh, I'm excited to reveal to you some digital collectibles." There you go.
Fans love. Today, I'm pleased to give you a sneak peek at some examples of our digital collectibles. Whether it's a beloved game character or a cherished device from Sony's innovative history, there will always be something new to collect and show off to your friends.
There you go. So you want to... Cool. So my question is, like, you're going to have these things, right? What do you do with them? How do you show them off? Like, is there going to be a digital collectibles app? So, like, that's all you could do is be like, hey, Joey.
Home, so to speak?
Hey, Joey, come here. Let me show you I got this PS3. Check it out. And you just have it like it's spinning on your screen. You're just like, I got PS3. Check it out. Like, is that it? Like, what do you do? Is there gonna be like a room that you can decorate with your things? You know what I mean? Like, it has to be more than just like, oh, like the fucking trophies in Smash Bros. Like that's what I feel like's happening here. You just get a trophy, and it's in a trophy mode, right? So you can just go through your trophies. Anyway,
now here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
really feeling it.
There's a version of this. There's a version of this on both Xbox and PlayStation that would be really cool. Xbox starts to get it after it a little bit, and I'm working on this video for our channel that's kind of a breakdown of the Xbox UI, and I talked about this a little bit. One of the reasons I love achievements so much is because it gives you different achievement art that is like custom fit to be a background for your Xbox. So if you want to have it as background art for your Xbox homepage, you can do that.
I didn't know that.
And I do it all the time. And
Nice.
and so I like constantly my Xbox homepage is changing, and there's even dynamic backgrounds in there. Some of them are Xbox licensed, and other ones are just like cool graphics.
Yeah, I use the dynamic.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool
but
to
what I'm
put these
saying-
in there.
Well, what I'm saying is like there's a world in which your Xbox profile or like your gamer tag has like, I mean they do it actually for Xbox where when they had the what do they call them, the avatars, where you could unlock different, like I had like a Skyrim dragon that like hung out on my shoulder because I beat Skyrim.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And like that's a cool idea, and if you really built out that ecosystem to make people care about it, it would be rad. And your whole home screen could be filled with your latest adventures and things like that, and your gamer tag and gamer score could reflect certain things like that. Like you could have badges or things along those lines, but it's just not there really. And then with PlayStation, it's even less there. It feels like, because trophies, as much as they're kind of cool because they're in a tiered system, like it would be cool if maybe your trophy gave you an item that lived on your PlayStation Home or whatever it was. But I don't know.
Pizza Man Sam said that apparently you can show them on your profile, so that's something. But I don't know. That's what he's saying. He also says the Xbox UI sucks. That's his breakdown. I don't know about that.
Watch my video, dude. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
You
I swear to God, it's I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm making a video just for such an occasion.
Go ahead and prove him wrong, and let's talk about the next game.
Sure. Sin Duality, a new Bandai Namco action game.
This is the one I like because it's got mechs.
This looks savage. Yeah, you're on your mech kick, dude. And I'll say this, of the mech games that we're on today, both in the Direct and Sony, I think this was the one that got me.
Mecha Directa. Give it to me. Apparently, you got to find them crystals. You'll see them smash a crystal here, or not.
They're cool looking mechs.
They're going
toward
I
like the way
crystal.
they look. Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited. I would play this. I need a PlayStation.
There you go. There's the smashing of the crystal.
Yeah, it took that long. But yeah, no, I love mech games. There's even that one farming mech game that come into Xbox Game Pass. I'm gonna play that shit too. I'm gonna play any mech.
I'm gonna play that shit for sure.
But yeah, Sin Duality. Cool. What's next?
Looks super rad. Yeah, moving right along here. Stellar Blade looks kind of like a Nier Automata / super, I don't know, heady, cool looking stuff. Kind of gave me Bright Memory Infinite vibes a little bit. But looks super beautiful. Smallish studio out of Korea, I think. And I don't know. Might end up being excellent. Who knows?
This game looks great. It just reminds me of Nier, basically. Probably won't have
with
all
a
the
lot more
mini games.
color.
Yeah. The graphics look incredible. Story seems really interesting. Combat seems pretty dope. I think this will be just a great action adventure game. Look out for this one.
What's
the name of this one?
This one, I believe, is PlayStation exclusive. I think.
What's this called? Stellar Blade, right?
Stellar Blade. Yeah. I think it's exclusive.
It's exclusive. Yeah. It used to be called Project Eve or something like that. So I think they did show this at an earlier state of play, and it looked cool then.
Yeah.
But this like really like fleshing out the trailer or the story and stuff, and it just looks sick. Everything about it, I'm digging it. Look at all those crazy ass monsters.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Gross.
Very cool. That's releasing on PS5 in 2023, just a vague year window. Nice. Rise of the Ronin. This is from a Team Ninja game. I don't know. I didn't know Team Ninja had so many teams, but I guess they do because they're already doing what's the other one called? Wolong Fallen Dynasty, and this one looks even more Ghost of Tsushima, but with a little more like fantasy in there, or not fantasy, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's another samurai game, everyone. We're back to Samurai Town in the Sony State of Play, like I said we'd be, and I am all for it. It looks great. And you said something about Team Ninja having a lot of teams. Well, they're Team Ninja. They have a lot of secret teams everywhere that no one's aware of.
Secret ninja team.
It's just kind of
flight suit looks really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the wings are great. I like that, and the combat looks incredible. And if you didn't know, the word Ronin means like samurai without a master. So that could give you clues as to what the trailer's about, because they're saying it's like about a revolt or something.
Yeah, Ronins were typically like disgraced samurai or people who are outcast samurai or don't have a clan or whatever.
Typically, it's because your master died, and so you're just you're just a samurai without a master.
Word.
Yep.
So cool game. It looks cool.
Yeah, I wanna play it.
I'm interested. For sure.
I want to rise to the occasion.
Yeah. And now
that was a joke.
The big big bad news. We got controllers. No, I'm just kidding.
Not yeah.
I didn't love the way this controller looked personally.
You don't like the wolves in the middle?
Wolves are cool.
You don't want a bunch of wolves just staring at you every time you look down at your hands?
I mean, Fenrir is a very cool character in the Norse mythos, but
it's Loki's kid. A wolf.
Loki's kid. He has sex with a giant lady. Oh no. He has sex as a horse with another horse.
Oh.
And then he has a big wolf.
Wow, interesting. Yeah. Fascinating.
He gets all horny for this horse as a horse. Oh no, there's a Norse mythology is weird. He gets fucked as a horse.
Oh.
And he gives birth. Oh no, he gives birth to a big horse with 8 legs. That's a different story.
Oh shit.
Yeah. he turns into a horse to distract some guy who's gonna build a wall and steal the sun and the moon from the gods. Yeah. And then and then this other horse takes a liking to him and fucks him, and then he gives birth to an 8-legged giant horse. But no, then he screws a giant.
Where does the wolf
lady.
Come from?
He screws a giant lady, and she gives birth to a wolf, that's that.
You gotta watch. There's this anime that you're reminding me of right now. The Ranking of Kings. If you've never seen Ranking of Kings, so watch that. There's a giant lady in that one. I'm cool with this controller look, I guess, but I don't know. It's too white. It's too white for me. I don't like a lot of white. You know what I mean?
I like that blue. I want like a deeper or like a more like vibrant neonish blue. You know what I mean?
I do like the texturing of the sticks, though. The sticks are ribbed for your hands' pleasure. You know what I mean?
I think that's standard.
They're ribbed for your fingers' pleasure, dude. God of War Ragnarok DualSense wireless controller. I think it looks all right, but I don't know. Give me something purple. That's all I care about. It's gotta be purple.
Holy crap! This trailer was dope. Certified dope.
Hashtag
yeah,
hype,
I mean,
dude.
again, I don't need to see much more of this game. I'm sold. It's gonna be rad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, this is gonna be a game, and I'm definitely like looking at it like, oh man, this is gonna be an actual evolution of God of War 2018. I wasn't sure like how much of a step forward this was gonna be, but this looks like it's gonna be some shit story wise.
Yeah, I heard someone say that they put enemy variety at the top of their list of priorities or something. So just expect like a lot of interesting combat situations and a ton of different strategies that you'll have to adopt to take on a variety of enemies, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. I like how Kratos starts with his original Greek weapons in this one, because in the first one you kind of have to earn them, and so it looks like they're expanding more upon that. Like you have a grappling hook, essentially a move with that, and some crazy ass attacks. Just fucking looks amazing. This game's gonna rule.
Who are these ladies? Are they more Valkyries? I thought we killed all the Valkyries.
Dude, I think we're beyond the Valkyries, man. This is something else.
Yeah.
Something else.
Those
but you
might be like...
Yeah, you do get to see other, like, realms, happening. And, like, Surtur, like, that fire god dude, you can see him going to that realm. Because at one point, there's a lot of, lava and shit. And it's hella sick. Look at that.
And, we're all wondering if there's going to be the Metal Gear Solid 3 bait and switch Raiden gameplay type of thing,
Yeah. Where he plays Atreus.
Yeah, I'm wondering, and also this person, the girl.
Yeah.
I think she is she's the one who Loki has Fenrir Wolf with. I think she might be. God, I can't remember her name.
Interesting.
And this is one of the coolest shots. Oh my god!
Yeah, when he shoots the arrow and it like changes the sky to nighttime. Yeah, and then just
that's absurd.
Looking around the landscapes and everything, like this is gonna be fucked up. How good it is.
Giant cosmic jellyfish. So who is that? That's not supposed to be?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because it kind of looks like the guy that you killed in the last game, but it's not. And then Thor, pretty sick. Oh man.
I don't know, Gage. You're asking the wrong person. I have no idea.
I'm thinking.
I have no idea.
Who I think my speculation is? I'm just gonna tell you right now. I think that's old Loki. I think that's full on. I think that's full on time travel Loki.
Oh, I see. Because he's his like eye or whatever, and he like, yeah, it might be.
I just think I think this is I think look, and he's holding one of the blades of chaos.
True.
Whoa.
Interesting. Yeah, could be.
And like at one point, Kratos cuts off a lock of his hair, and I don't really know why he would do that. But maybe that's later. Atreus, man. Spoilers. Maybe that's Atreus.
Who? This guy
right there.
That's not Atreus.
Because Loki is Atreus.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Have you not finished God of War 2018?
I did. How is Loki Atreus?
Loki is Atreus is Loki.
That doesn't even make sense. I don't even trust this. I don't trust what you're doing.
And so
are you lying?
And then Loki is the bringer of Ragnarok. So Atreus is the bringer of Ragnarok, and he's also the father of Fenrir. And there's a whole thing of time travel. And then the world serpent might actually be Kratos. It's a whole thing.
What are you talking about? I just beat the game. I don't remember any of this extra shit. Did that happen after you beat the game?
At the very end of the game,
stuff
when you're looking at the wall, and there's their whole journey is at the thing,
right?
Atreus's mother's kid on the wall.
Honestly, I think you've just been watching too many YouTube videos where people are like, "Wait, just look at this art on the wall. It's Atreus.
Yep.
See, it's Atreus." I don't know, man. I don't know. You're making me mad, Gage. I'm mad now. It's possible I was too stoned while I played the game.
History will prove me wrong or right. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know if you're right, but it feels like you're not right. You know what I mean?
All right.
But I just don't know. I'll have to play the game again. Gladly, I will.
Cool. There you go.
Or I'll get back to it.
All right. Well, that was the state of play. I would say it's a pretty pretty hype state of play all in all.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, this was incredible. Like if you live stream watched it, that's fine. But honestly, if you have a 4K TV in your house, you owe it to yourself to rewatch that shit. It is incredible. Like cuz I only saw a little bit of the God of War trailer at work or whatever, like when I was in between tasks, and then I threw it up on this 4K TV and rewatched it, and I could not take my eyes off. Like the amount of detail and stuff, it's this game's gonna be incredible. But all the games. Ronin, what's the other one? What's the other samurai one?
Rise of Ronin, and then there was
the Yakuza one,
Stellar Blade, and then there's
it's just some great games.
Yeah, I think it looks like I think it was Ishin, Like a Dragon. Ishin is the one you're talking about.
Thank you. That game looks incredible. I can't wait to play all these games.
I'd give this a solid A for state of play.
I'm right there with you.
Cool.
It's a straight up A. I'll give the A while jumping off of a roof and spreading my Ronin wings.
Perfect.
Is that good?
Yes, that was great. Okay,
good.
I have a transitioning out here. I have a quick little segment for you. I call it Gage almost gets spammed by IGN or scammed by IGN.
Oh no.
I'll say that again. Gage almost gets scammed by IGN.
What happened?
This was a saga that I went on today, and it kind of ruined my day in a little ways.
Oh no.
I was having a hard day already. I got no sleep last night. I had a ton to get done at work today. And then I thought that the whole world had changed and that I won a PlayStation 5 today.
Oh.
Via an IGN giveaway that turned out to be a total scam.
Oh no.
And wasted about an hour of my day. But I'm just gonna so I commented on a YouTube video of IGN's show called Next Gen Console Watch, where they kind of discuss like stuff like that. And in that video, show. Max Scoville's dog Peppers comes up to like the desk, and like whoever was producing the video like cut to a little dog cam, and it was a super cute thing. So I commented on the thing, like, I'm glad that like IGN is a Peppers or a dog friendly company. Keep the dogs on the shows. It's good content. And IGN liked it and highlighted it as like their pinned comment on the video, which was like cool. I was like, all right, sweet. So nice. I was like, pinned at the top of that video comment. Mm-hmm. And that was IGN that did that. But then as a reply to that comment, a user called IGN000,
of course,
but those 3 zeros were like in the ... So like I couldn't even see that their user was like IGN0. They like hid it somehow.
Yep.
Replied back to me and was like said something about the comment above it and was like, you're entered in a short list for an IGN giveaway. And it said message us on Telegram, because it was like IGN UK. And so this. Telegram is like
I don't like where this is going.
I know it's not good, but it's fine. Nothing bad happened from it, but it's just
good.
Other than the fact that I don't have a PS5.
The flags are red and they're flipping.
They were very red. So anyways, they had me message IGN on Telegram. So I got on like IGN000 was their username on Telegram. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, that's kind of cutty. But then again, maybe someone else took the IGN name or something on Telegram. And I was like, maybe they just had to use that or something like that. So I responded to them. I'm just going to do a quick little reading of the thing and I'll kind of break it down.
Here we go. Here it comes.
I responded to them like, I got a reply comment left on Next Gen Console Watch to message you here for a potential prize I was selected for. And then I told them my name and that my YouTube username. And they're like, congratulations, your full name and email address, or send your full name and email address kindly, and a screenshot of our comment on YouTube for confirmation. So I did.
Okay.
And I said, whoops, I showed that I was watching Kinda Funny, lol. I listened to both you and that channel. And they were like, haha, congratulations, you're on today's shortlisted winners for our PS5 giveaway. And they like laughed at one of my other comments and then liked that one of my other comments. And they're like, how long have you been a subscriber to IGN's YouTube channel? And I like kind of told them. And they're like, wow, that's amazing. Thanks for showing love and subscribing. What's your shipping address? Told them.
Uh-oh.
And I was even, and then
wait, so
like,
people
right,
have your address now.
I know that's not good, but
they do have your address, though.
They do have my address.
I can't wait for you to get weird bags of like seeds through the mail, because that's what scammers do. You know, they just start sending random seeds. It's real. It's a real thing.
As long as it's not anthrax.
Oh yeah, you better screen that shit.
So then they're like, kindly hold while I register your shipping address, and they're like, all right, your shipping address is verified. Hold while I contact your local dispatch. And I was like, that seems like an odd thing to do. And so I said holding, and they liked that. And then they're like, all right, we contact your local dispatch or our local dispatch for your shipping address. And they're like, we just need you to pay shipping charges. And I was like, oh, fuck, this is a scam, isn't it?
Yep.
And they sent me the breakdown of the shipping charges. Like,
here it comes.
And it looks like a legit breakdown of shipping a PS5 from the UK to my house. And
how much was it?
It's on FedEx.com. And it was $143, and I was like, "No fucking way, am I doing that?" So then
you're about to ship a full woman to your house on accident,
right? And then I'm like, "Well, I know this is bullshit, but I'm just gonna like poke at him and see if there's somehow a chance that this is." So I poked at him. I was like, "Wow, that's a pretty high rate." I'm like, "Is this coming from the UK?" I'm like, "FedEx International Economy, like." And they're like, yeah, rest assured, your thing will ship within 2 to 3 days of your confirmation. And I was like, no way is it coming from the UK in 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, not good. That's a copy paste right there.
And I was like, how do I pay for shipping charges? And then they send me a list of apps that I can use, like
Cash App.
Stuff. And I saw, Cash App and Venmo and stuff. And I'm like, Venmo's fine. Venmo's fine. Who do I send it to? And they send me some random ass yacht that like this. Her name is Yailin Karaskow.
Yeah,
and,
get the fuck out of here.
I look her up on Venmo, and there's like, she has like all these obvious bots that are her like friends on Venmo, and all of them have only sent her emojis. Like, there's not a single like word in like why they sent her money. There's also no amounts as to why like they sent her money.
Yep.
I click into each of those bots, and they also only have emojis from more bots.
You found a network. That's right.
Yeah. Anyways, so just to this is just the last part of it I'll say, and then I'll be done. But finally, I've for sure given up at this point. But I'm just kind of like seeing what the fuck like their goal is, other than I guess to get $173 from me. But I come at them and I'm like, I'm just trying to ensure like that, like this isn't a scam. I just straight up tell them. I was like, all right, well, I really wanted this to be real, but I can't fathom IGN UK would have me send $176 to a random Venmo account with no verification or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I'm out. I'm good. And I'm like, but one way that you could gain my trust is answer me this question. And so I say, who are the regular / current hosts of the IGN UK podcast? Surely, as you work in the IGN UK office, you must know. And they send me back, here are the names and Twitter usernames of our current hosts. And it says Alex Simmons, Chris Tilley, Daniel Kruper, Rory Powers, and Gav Murphy, all of which have since moved on and started their own YouTube channel called RKG. And so I
was like, those are not the people on Console Watch, dude. It's like it was Dornbush. He's one of them, right?
Well, yeah, but I asked specifically for the UK podcast host because that's like a little more niche.
Okay,
like no one. Mm-hmm. I feel like no one really listens to that one, and so I'm like, you know. And so they said all people who haven't been on that podcast for like 2 years. Yeah. And so I was like, all right, well, cool, thanks, get fucked, and just like said peace. But
there you go.
But it was a bummer, man. I was like, oh man, what if I want a PS5? That'd be so cool. But oh well.
Oh, Gage, I'm so sorry this happened to you, buddy. Now they have your address. Okay. Now they have your address, so watch out.
Now they have my address. That's, where's that? Yeah.
If you see a guy with a balaclava on with on a Vespa scooter driving by, and he's like really slowly staring at you as he like cases your house, you better get some bats ready. That's all I'm saying.
I've got a hatchet next to my bed at all times. So
fuck yeah, get him, axe cop style. Caca.
My dog would also not stand for intruder. He already doesn't like it when like college kids walk by our house because we live right next to a college.
Oh man, yeah, that would set my dog off all the time. My dog's always barking, as you heard earlier. Maybe I don't know.
So that was my IGN almost scammed Gage for money.
Oh well, sorry, bud. Shit happens. Next time before you give the address out, that's when you should verify things.
That's a good call.
And you have that little sinking pit feeling in your stomach. Well, as you're typing your address in, you should listen to that.
Well, oddly enough, earlier this year, I won an Xbox Canada giveaway. And that was legit. And they actually sent me some dope Xbox merch. I have a couple sweatshirts from that thing up in my closet.
But it was different than this time, wasn't it?
It was, but then during that one they asked me for my address too because they only were shipping to certain U.S. addresses because it was from Xbox Canada.
Oh, I see.
And so that was kind of why I was like, since this is Xbox or IGN UK, maybe that's why they're asking for my address first and foremost to see if I'm even eligible.
Well, I would just say vet the account itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did. I typed in on my browser like, is there a scam, like a Telegram scam or an IGN?
Oh, you're saying scam. The person messaging you, their name was IGN00, right?
00, yeah.
Yeah, that's where the buck stops right there. So investigate the name first and click on the thing. Be like, oh, it doesn't even bring me to the fucking IGN YouTube page. All right, fuck these people. Yeah, I don't know. No Hindsight's always 2020, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's all good. I alerted all the IGN pages like, hey, just letting you know this happened. So
good. Awesome. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, you're fine.
I'm fine.
They wasted some time. Oh well. Fuckers.
They did.
And you know what?
Up for no reason.
Sony, just make PlayStations more available so people can just buy them. You know.
Yep.
That'd be better.
It would be better.
Let's do our endorsements and get out of here, Gage. What's your endorsement for the week?
Agreed.
What you got?
My endorsement is. I had one earlier today. I was like, "That's gonna be my endorsement," and now I'm forgetting.
Oh, by the way, Pizza Man Sam said that was Tyr, not Loki. So I'll just say that.
Hey, good move. Oh, because of the eyes. Good call.
Yep.
But Loki is still Atreus.
That may be true. That may be true. I don't know. I got my endorsement. I'm good. What you got?
I forgot it, but now I remember it. Watch Batman Beyond again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I started watching Batman Beyond just to I just put it on while I was falling asleep the last 2 nights, and that show, holy crap, is so good. I love it. So
isn't that the one in the future or something?
Yeah, Batman's an old man, Bruce Wayne is an old man, and he's all crippled, and he lives by himself, and everything is super future tech, somewhere between Blade Runner and I don't know, something like that. And
nice.
He lives on a giant Gotham City exoplanet looking type of thing, but it's it's just Gotham City, but it looks super future and cool, and
hell yeah,
it's just really it's really stylish, and the voice acting's good in it, and the situations are cool sci-fi versions of Batman problems, and it's really good.
Nice. Some voice actors there for you. So yeah, watch Batman Beyond. I saw a couple episodes back in the day that I liked. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe I should watch it. I'll check it out. What's it on? HBO Max or something?
HBO Max. Yep.
Tight. Yeah. My endorsement is LaCroix.
Oh, awesome.
Drink it.
Excellent.
It's pretty good.
Do it.
It's enjoyable.
I had one earlier today.
Got all these goddamn flavors. You got beach plum, cherry blossom, black raspberry, key lime, I like the basic ones though. Just give me lime, orange, raz, cranberry. It's because I was drinking this, but it's the Kirkland brand sparkling water. But you know, LaCroix. You can find those everywhere.
My favorite flavor, limoncello.
Oh, limoncello is pretty good.
Stuff.
I got my mom's limoncello behind me right now. By the way.
Oh, the real stuff.
Yeah, it's the real shit, dude. You can see it.
I love real limoncello. Yeah, I see you. Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's not vodka.
No, I know.
It's full
Those
of
Kirkland bottles
lemon.
are clutch.
They are. Yeah, so I think that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. We broke down some shit. You didn't have to really sit down and watch it, but I encourage you to do anyway. We have all the details back there. You know what I mean? Hopefully it helped you. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. This was Tuesday because of the directs and because, you know, Gage has got fun stuff going on tomorrow. So, Gage, what do you got to say?
Yeah, good to do another one of these breakdowns with you. It's been cool that we've been able to do a number of these this summer so far. So that's cool. Yeah. And look forward to some more co-op Elden Ring streams probably pretty soon.
Yeah, we did. We got one of those in already. Like not streaming, but yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to keep leveling up. Let's go.
Yeah, and then like I said earlier, I mentioned it real quick. I don't know when it's gonna be up exactly because I'm gonna make it into more of like a video essay vibe. But working on something for the channel of breaking down the Xbox UI, and I'm gonna prove all you haters out there that it's usable and good.
Hell yeah, man! I cannot wait to get that content out. Also, I know you did like a review for Elden Ring on your GG app or something, you know.
I did. Oh, this is one thing I'll plug for.
Below.
I'll plug this real fast for our little ending housekeeping thing here.
Okay.
Sorry, I just gotta find it. I know I have it right here.
We're almost done. I promise.
Yeah, exactly. So you can go to im-creator.com/free/neon pocket dimension/neon pocket dimension. You have to do that twice. And I created a little mini webpage that just has links to all of our stuff. So it's got, you can go to all the MPD episodes, the Odd Valley podcast episodes. You can watch our game streams. You can read if we do any reviews on the GG app. It posts to there, and also it's got links to our Twitter and a write-in form for our shows. So if you want to write into our shows to ask us questions or suggest topics or give us feedback or whatever, you can write in there. So that's cool.
Write in, baby. Yeah, well, like you see the words at the top flashing over and over again. Check the description below for a link to the thing he just said. It's pretty awesome. We got a lot of links there. It's pretty easy. You know what I mean? Eventually we'll have a real website, but that's basically what it'll be. That same thing.
Yeah, it's just a web page, and it's not, that we don't get the cool URL or whatever, but just for free sake, it was just to have everything in one place, whatever.
Maybe we'll just do like a short URL version of it. You know what I mean? Well,
we can make a Bitly, and that'd be fine.
Yeah, there you go. You can Bitly it, and then you're also great. But regardless, you'll see the description, or in the description, the link to the thing, our little website that he made. It's freaking cool. I love it. It's got all the links, like you said. And I look forward to y'all writing stuff in. Maybe we can discuss some of your questions, some of your concerns. Also, you can email us at what is it? Neon Pocket Dimension?
At gmail.com.
Yeah, Neon Pocket Dimension at gmail.com. Or you can go to the cool website Gage made and fill out the form. Either way, we're going to be here reading your shit if you send it. Send us your shit. We want to read it. We want to look at your shit. We want to examine your shit, get our elbows in your shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure we know the true meaning of your shit.
Oh, yeah. I want to smell and taste it at the same time, baby. All right, Gage.
Good thing I didn't step in it.
All right, Gage. Let us tell the people on the way out. What's your favorite color?
Ooh, teal, turquoise teal.
Bye, everyone.
Peace.